the different neighborhoods of universal affordable housing, and we look at what off-plan means and also how you can be able to afford a house at very affordable prices. On Fridays, we meet at Sanyu FM 88.2 FM and we discuss owning an apartment. On Fridays at 3 p.m., we meet at Sanyu FM and we discuss owning an apartment with a very enjoyable payment plan.
Have you ever thought of being a landlord? Owning a property by yourself, Universal Multipurpose Enterprises has got it for you. Always join us on every Tuesday at exactly 3 p.m. on all our social media platforms. I will talk about affordable housing Uganda. And then on Friday, we're always tuned on Sanyu FM as we talk more how you can be a landlord at a very affordable price. I'm Winnie, Sales Executive, Universal Affordable Housing, Uganda.
Thank you so much for being with us today. It's a beautiful Tuesday, the 17th of November 2020. We have taken affordable housing to another level. My name is Patience Ahumza, and yet again, affordable housing. It's a good Tuesday, and today is rental income, earning rental income in the real estate sector. What does it take to earn rental income? What are the advantages of you putting a unit into rental income, into a rental investment? So I have Winnie today, and we still find ourselves in Nadia at one of the projects of Universal Multipurpose Enterprises. As usual, if you are watching us on Facebook, thank you so much for being a part of us. Please share the link, like the video, and share to your friends and families and the various groups. It's rental income, but I'll let Winnie come into this conversation and tell us all about what we are doing here at this site and what this site is. Winnie, thank you for coming and welcome to the site. How are you?
Thank you so much. And I'm called Winnie Tugavire, working with Universal Affordable Housing Uganda as a sales executive representing the company.
Thank you so much, Winnie, for being a part of us today. So where are we? What place is this? I know it's in Nadia, but I do not know what I'm doing here. So please.
Okay, this is called Nightingale. It's one of our apartments that we have here. It is right now at the mature stage. We are almost completing the project. So where it is located from Nadia, it is in Nadia Estate, so it's just opposite Metroplex. When you're coming from town, it is after the Nadia roundabout, just few meters, I think it's about 500 meters. You turn to your left, you'll be meeting this Nightingale. Yeah.
So I understand this is not the only project that is in Nadia. How many other projects does Universal Affordable Housing have in Nadia at the moment?
Approximately about 10. 10 of them, they are in this Nadia estate.
So I believe all of those 10 have got different qualities. They are unique in their own way.
True.
Speaking of Nightingale, what is so unique about Nightingale?
Nightingale is very unique because it is one of the sites that we sat down and were like, why don't we introduce a site that has only one-bedroom apartments? So this apartment is made of only one-bedroom apartments, and they were all sold at a very affordable price.
Wow.
Yes.
Only one-bedroom unit?
Yes, one-bedroom unit.
So this is what I was talking about. You know, Kampala right now has a deficit of over 200,000 units in deficit. Uganda's population only has over 75% of its youth who are taking up a bigger percentage of the whole population of the country. And most of these people are into rent, right?
True.
They are into rent. So Universal comes and it says, you know, look at this. We're trying to bring all these bachelors and spinsters to something good. And then they decided to put up one-bedroom units. What would you say they are the various, apart from of course rent, what are the various advantages that Universal thought and said, let's put one-bedroom units here? Apart from rent, of course, what more did it think of as it was putting up these one-bedroom units?
As we are setting off a site, or when we are about to launch a site, we also look at the accessibilities. What are the facilities that are going to be around the place? First of all, here I have Metroplex. I have so many schools around here, colleges. It is very accessible, very close to the main road, and the place is a quiet place. And most people who are going in for rent do not want so many, they do not want to hear about the noise. The area should be at least very conducive. So the accessibility and all the facilities around makes it good. Yeah.
And also, let's talk about the price. You know, it's good to put up the 1-bedroom units, but then when they're above price and no one can afford them, it's also still very quite useless. What are the prices of this 1-bedroom units in buying them for the people who are trying to buy them for investment, and also for the person who is saying, you know what, maybe I could rent something like this, when you're considering, of course, the road accessibility and all those other things?
Nightingale was going for only 98 million. You would come, get an apartment at that price, a 1-bedroom unit, whether on the ground floor or upper floors. So you find it is very affordable. Even someone who is earning 2 million will come and do it. And you are given a very payment plan by the time it was a young stage. But right now, most of them have already paid 90% of the payments. So by the time we complete, people will just be entering. In fact, we are almost.
You're almost launching putting it out to the public, you mean?
We are almost allowing the tenants to come and live in, of which the price of the rent value is going to be also favorable. It won't be too high, about 700,000 for rent.
Okay. Does the rent value always increase in time? You know, if this year maybe you said 700 right now.
Yes.
So a buyer who probably missed out on the 98 million, if Universal were to launch another project, you're saying that the value would go up a bit in terms of buying the apartment, and also even for the rent, the person who is renting. Will it always rent at 700k, or will it at some point increase in value and all that?
You know, when some people are buying land, when you buy today at 98 million, let's say if it is land, for the next 2 years, I don't expect the land to be at the same price. So there is value always after a year. So by the time you come to sell off this unit, or you're reselling, or you're even renting it out, the more years it takes, the more value you get out of it.
The more value you get. What would be your advice to the youth? Because if you say a unit is 98 million, I would imagine a young man who has started to work earning 2 million would be able to afford something of 98 with a payment plan, of course. What would you advise the youth who are mostly renting to get out of that zone and tell themselves, I should buy? You know, talk about the fears that these people are facing, maybe fearing what, and they're not able to put their money into buying a unit of 98 million. And they're waiting for the future when the prices will increase. What would be your advice? What would you advise them to come out of those fears and actually think about investing?
My advice is, whenever we launch projects, it is always a fair price. And I'm looking at people who are coming here to rent about 700,000. That means that person is earning more than that price. So it is so much good to risk. You know, when you risk is when you know you can do something. And risks are either you lose or win. But most probably when you're investing in something, it's always a win. So if someone is coming in to rent at 700 for the next 3 years, how much will it be? That's too much money. Just risking it when it was just at a younger stage, when we had just launched, you would have paid at least some good payments. So I would advise most of them to come. Do a risk. When you do a risk is when you realize in later times that you did something that was a good choice.
So from the way you're speaking, I feel like you've had some clients who have come and have regretted, why did I put my money here and all that. Have there been some clients who maybe came, saw the site when it was still at that foundation level, and went back and now are coming to find this up, and they are thinking and they're regretting why they didn't actually put their money into this?
Yeah, there are very many, because actually most of them wanted to be part of here, because this was a very unique apartment made of only 1-bedroom apartments. When you launched it like this before, it was at a ground floor. The apartment was already sold out. Just imagine how we made the market. We are always in telling people whenever we launch projects. So by the time it is up, or by the time you see it at a young pace, it's already sold out. So those people who missed out this chance, we try to at least distribute them to other projects where we have other sites. So not all of them regretted, really.
So
Yes.
them actually came and bought and now landlords.
Yes.
So is there any chance for universal affordable housing at this moment to launch something similar to this, maybe for 1-bedroom units, still in Nadia or in another, good location? Is there any chance for someone out there who missed out and would feel they can come back and try and invest?
Right now we have still a very fresh apartment. It is ongoing. We are already on 2nd floor.
Which one?
A very fresh apartment is called Swan Residence. Right now it is in Chireka town, very near, close to Agenda. So we have there an apartment. Someone who would want to be part of a condominium society would come and still be part of that. The payment plan is still very well, but we are still soon, very soon, for a festive season, launching a new project, and it is going to be still in Nadia, but it is going to be comprising of 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms, having all amenities. Yes.
So your advice would be for a person to come and book off plan. We've talked about off plan over the time as we've been, on this page on Affordable Housing Uganda page. We've talked about off plan, and I'm sure by now you know what off plan means. I personally came to learn about off plan on the site and from Winnie. So on this new site which is coming up, please tell the clients out there how vital it is for a person to come and book or to come and choose a unit when the project, because of we talked about the prices increasing as time goes by. Tell us more about why it is necessary and important for a person who is interested to really come and book when the project is still at that foundation level.
Okay, when someone comes, when it is just a mere land that we call an off-plan project, it is very good. One, the client is taking a unit of his choice. They're always having also different floors and different views. So you find the client is choosing what he or she wants at that stage. By the time you need it to first be constructed, you miss out. If you missed at Nightingale a 1-bedroom apartment at a fair price, here a new project comes. Be the first to come. There you will get a very good unit at a fair price, and you get a longer payment plan.
So you're not just missing out on the price being much favorable than a later price. You're missing out on you talked about a view, a position of
the
a unit,
view where
like
it is
that.
looking.
And then also a payment plan.
Yes.
So guys, get this. It is very necessary for you to come and book off plan. Opposite of parking.
Yeah, opposite parking, the behind part of the apartment.
Okay.
So when you come at that area stage, you find you're getting all these chances. When you leave it to be at this stage, you will not have what you need, and you miss out some of the available good units. Yeah.
So back to Nightingale. Is Nightingale sold off completely, or is there a chance for someone to come and get a unit here at Nightingale?
apparently it is sold out. Yeah, it was sold out at a young stage, and it is still sold out. Yeah, but I don't discourage clients to come because I still have some good apartments, my new launch projects for festive season, my Swan residence in Chireka town. I have also a very good apartment in Kololo. It is also there with a 1-bedroom apartment. I also have in Muyenga, I also have 1 bedroom there. So please still, I welcome you all to come and visit all these apartments, and I'm always there to take you to the site.
Well, thank you so much, Winnie. We have been at Nightingale Apartments right now. Is it Nightingale Apartments, Nightingale Residency? What's the thing?
It is going to be Nightingale.
Nightingale.
It's like that.
No residency, no estates, just no apartments, just Nightingale. So we have been at Nightingale, and we've realized that Nightingale only has 1-bedroom units, which are now sold off. And get this, people who bought here booked off plan. Winnie says that, and she kept on telling us the advantages of booking off plan, which is you get a good view, you get a good payment plan, and the price is also much more affordable than if you were to buy at a later stage. She told us of a Christmas bonanza, which is an offer, something like that.
Yeah.
Apart from, you said that you talked about a new launch coming up in Naya still,
Yeah.
of 1 and 2 and 3 bedrooms. Should we anticipate about some prices as per now, or is that something that will come later?
The prices are going to be favorable, affordable. When we launch a project, we make sure that prices are lower than.
Oh, really?
So we should expect, be eager to meet a fair price in Nalia Estate, what you don't even expect. So it is going to be there for festive season. Let people be there eagerly waiting for the project.
Okay, so apart from that, is there some other sort of Christmas bonanza that we should be expecting? If I don't come for the new launch, if I buy maybe somewhere else in Universal Affordable Housing, is there some sort of Christmas gift package I'm going with for Christmas?
Yes, apparently for ready projects, we are doing semi-furnished. We put wardrobes in all the bedrooms and the kitchen cabinets for ready projects. Then when you come to a construction that is ongoing, let's say if you had a unit here, you come book with only 10 million, then do the 30% in 20 days. There your